Hi everyone, I'm Sheer, your AEC Tech Girl, and I want to talk about AU because AU is only a few short weeks away, and I am so excited to be heading to Vegas for Autodesk University. Now, I want to give you some tips, some tricks, and tell you which sessions I'll be teaching. Whether this is your first AU and you're an AU newbie, or you've been to AU a few times, make sure to stay tuned for some of my tips on how to have the best experience at AU. But first, let's talk about where you can find me on which day because I have 3 sessions that I'll be teaching at this AU. I have 1 session each day of AU, so plenty of time to stop and say hi. My first session, which is also my session that will be live streamed, so even if you're not able to attend in person, you can still watch the live stream session directly from your desk at home. This session is on the Autodesk Assistant in Forma. It's called From Prompts to Project Outcomes using Autodesk Assistant in Autodesk Forma. And this is on the first day of AU, Tuesday, September 15th at 11:30. My next session is on the Autodesk Assistant in Revit. This one's called You've Heard About the Autodesk Assistant in Revit. Now here's how to actually use it. This one is on Wednesday, September 16th at 12:30. And my last session, which is the last day of AU on Thursday, is on Autodesk Forma called 30 Autodesk Forma features you should be using but probably aren't. This is on Thursday, September 17th at 12:30. Now, along with my sessions, I'll also be co-hosting one meetup on Wednesday. This is the Autodesk Community Meetup, Meet the Expert Elites, because if you didn't know, I am an Autodesk Expert Elite, so you can come meet me and some other Autodesk Expert Elites, ask us questions, what it's like to be an Autodesk Expert Elite, or ask us anything under the sun. This one is on Wednesday, September 16th at 4:30 p.m. All right, so now that you know where to find me and when, let's talk about some practical tips. First things first is you can already do this, but start working on your schedule. You can already go through the website and start favoriting the sessions that you want to attend. And sessions are first come, first serve. So you can favorite them now, and I recommend favoriting a few sessions for each time slot and then kind of deciding in that moment what is of interest to you or what you want to go to, because that can change over the days. If there's a session you really want to go to, make sure to get there early, at least 30 minutes early. People start lining up pretty early for some sessions that are really interesting. It is first come, first serve. So if they run out of seats, you're kind of out of luck. Speaking of schedules, don't overschedule yourself. AU may seem like it's only 3 days, but it's a long 3 days. From the second you wake up in the morning to the second you go to sleep at night, it is AU all day, every day. It's a lot. The energy is high. The vibes are even higher. You're going to be talking. You're going to be walking. You're going to be exhausted. So don't overschedule yourself. Make sure to put in breaks. Sit down, have a cup of coffee, water, have some lunch. I know there's been days that I've forgotten to have lunch, so don't do that. Make sure to take time for yourself, and that way you can pace yourself to get to the end. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Speaking of schedules, the AU app. Now, I know the AU app isn't available yet, but it will be before you go to AU. So make sure to download it ahead of time, log in, and make sure that everything is there, that your schedule is there, that you can see all the different parts of the app. There's usually a social wall where you can post when you're at AU. I love to post that, like when I'm flying there and connecting with other people going to AU. You can chat with other people at AU. You can check your schedule, and I'm sure much, much more. I haven't gotten into the app yet because it isn't available, but when it is, make sure to check it out ahead of time. So, as I mentioned before, the days at AU are long. You're going to want to be comfortable. Make sure to wear comfortable shoes and comfortable clothing. This is not a fashion show, and I know I say that, and yet every year I do not do that. But what I do instead is pack a pair of cute shoes like heels in my bag. I don't wear them all the time. I just put them on when I need to, like for my sessions or my meetups or happy hours, things like that. But from walking from place to place, I do wear comfortable sneakers because it is a lot of walking, and I've made mistakes of wearing shoes that aren't comfortable and getting blisters on the first day. You don't want that to happen. Make sure not only that your shoes are sneakers, but that they're broken in. Don't show up with brand new sneakers that you've never worn before. You will get blisters, it will be uncomfortable, and you will be suffering. Also remember that you're in Vegas. And what is Vegas but a desert? It is dry. And because you're inside the whole time, essentially, in the Venetian, which seems to not have any doors to get out of, you're going to want to hydrate yourself. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I know people who lose their voice after the first day. And if you're presenting, this isn't a great idea to not be able to have a voice on the second or third day, especially if you're presenting those days. But even if you aren't, you're going to be doing way more talking than you even can think of. You're going to be meeting new people, going to vendors in the expo hall, going to meetups, going to happy hours. It's a lot, and you want to stay hydrated the whole time. Make sure to bring a water bottle. There's going to be water stations everywhere. Everywhere there's water stations, you can fill up your water bottles and have it on you so that you can be drinking all day long. And with that, bring some chapstick too. I'm a chapstick girly. I love having chapstick on me all the time because these lips get chapped, especially in Vegas. Bring a small bag with you. You're going to be accumulating stuff throughout the day, and you need a place to put your water bottle and your chapstick, obviously, and your nice pair of shoes if you're like me. So bring a comfortable bag that you can take around with you. Of course, in this day and age of technology, we all have phones and we need to charge them. So I never leave for any conference without a portable charger. Make sure to have one, make sure it is charged so that you have it when your phone inevitably dies. Because what you're going to be wanting to do is recording everything while you're there. You're going to be learning so much. You're going to be absorbing so much information. And there is no possible way, at least for me, to remember everything once you get back home. The excitement and the buzz of AU is incredible. But that means sometimes you forget some things. So record everything. If you're the type of person that likes to write things down, bring a notebook and a pen. If you're the type of person who types notes on their phone, bring your phone, bring a laptop, iPad, whatever it is. Make sure to take notes, take pictures, record videos, whatever's going to help you remember what you learned at AU. Now, there's two things other than, sessions, which is really what you're there for, to check out. And the first is the expo hall. There's going to be lots of vendors there, lots of cool things that you can see, the community zone. And you're going to want to make sure to check that out. So make time for that expo hall. And my favorite, the general session. There's two general sessions, one on Tuesday and one on Wednesday. The general session is so exciting. It has so much energy in it. There's going to be a DJ there, at least there is every year, so I hope there's one this year as well. This is where Autodesk makes all of their big announcements, what they've been working on, what they're about to release, the betas, the exciting new experiences, what you want to dive into that technology. I love it, and I love seeing what Autodesk has been working on. Make sure to get to the general session early. It fills up fast. Usually get there at a minimum 30 minutes, if not an hour before the general session actually starts. There isn't enough room for everybody, and you don't want to be watching it from the screen. You really want to be in there because, like I said, it's an experience. Now that the practical tips are over, here is just some tips that I have for you. AU is magical. It's a community, but it's only as good as the experience that you put into it. And because it's in Vegas, it's like this giant AU campus. Everyone you bump into and see is there to be at AU, and they want to get out of it what you want to get out of it. So don't be shy. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Raise your hand in those sessions. Ask the questions. Introduce yourself to anyone and everyone. Kind of butt into those conversations. Spark ideas. Meet new people. That's what AU is really about. It's my favorite week of the year. And you are going to have such a great time if you just get out of your shell a little bit and have a blast. So, with that, if you're going to AU this year, come find me. I told you where I'll be and when I'll be. And if I'm not at my sessions, I'll probably be in the community zone. And I would absolutely love to meet you. Come say hi, introduce yourself. We can talk about AEC, we can talk about Women in BIM, about Revit, about Forma, about whatever you have on your mind. AU is one of my favorite places to be, and I cannot wait to see you there. See you in just a couple weeks.